How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption. Today on my jumper account in 2563, Richard has shown up on the wheel, and as a free-to-play account, this is going to be quite difficult to unlock Richard. It's 100% going to be luck. I am going to just spin a little bit, and the reason is I'm just going to get to 10 spins for this wheel. It is the cheapest option. I will show you what I do. I do not think I will get as lucky as I did on my main account with Nevsky. I got 16 sculptures in like 3 spins. It was pretty crazy. Highly doubt I'm going to get that lucky again, but you never know. We're going to talk infantry. I'm also going to go on my other accounts, especially my main, where I get to craft another piece of legendary equipment. So stick around. We got lots to get into. Here we go. Okay, so let's do our free spin and I will show you exactly how I do this. I'm going to do a free spin. I'm going to do the 50% off. I'm going to do the 5 times and then I'm going to wait until reset for the next 2 days to finally finish the 10 spot. Reason being that is the cheapest. You get a free spin every day for 3 days. So that's 3 out of 10 and you can go for the third 50% off. You'll get 11. I do think it's worth it. I will probably do it. But the 5 spin is necessary to get to that 10. So we're going to do that now. We're going to do the free, the 50% off, and the 5 spin. Let's jump right into it and hope for some good luck. Let's do the free one. Here we go. Give me something good. Reese. Well, I need everything on the wheel. So that's not terrible. Let's go for the 50% off. Hopefully I start getting some... gold. I need gold for everything. Let's do a 5 spin. This is the only 5 spin I'm going to do on this account. If I don't get a single Richard, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm hoping, I don't think, because you only get 5 from spinning 10 times. So I highly doubt unless I get super lucky with an 8 or I don't know, a bunch of single sculptures for Richard, and then maybe tomorrow during my free and my 50% off, I'll get some more. I don't know, but I am hoping for an 8. Oh, this many gems on free to play for a wheel is, it hurts. Let's see. Okay, food. Not impressed. What else we got? We got a Richard. Sweet. We got 1. We got 2. Awesome. We got 45 hours of speed ups and 3. That's not bad. So I'm going to have at least 8 sculptures of Richard. That's not terrible. That we're going to get the Richard wheel 3 times. So it'll be back again in a couple weeks. That's not terrible. That's actually pretty good. That means I could probably unlock Richard next time if I get lucky by a free spin or the 50% off. That's probably what I'll aim for, so I don't have to spin as much. It is nice to go for the 10, and that way you get extra sculptures for leveling him up. But I've talked about it in the past. My Charles Martel, I'm shooting for 5511 before KVK Season 1. And for Richard, it'll just be 5111. Like, that's really, I'm just looking for the heals and the damage reduction area of effect. I think it's fantastic. Going to hide, I don't know who I'm going to hide behind him yet. But I'm sure I will have a variation of commanders such as Sun Tzu or Ethelfled, because I love putting Ethelfled behind Richard, because as soon as you use Richard's AoE, if you have her expertise unlock, it does 20% more damage. So pretty sweet. But let's go in. We're going to talk infantry. First, though, I want to see if I can grab a couple more Charles Martel sculptures. I highly doubt it from 11 keys, but we're going to open it anyways. And we got some Cleo. Gold stars, yeah, barely any in Cleo. What do you expect? Can't get too much from them. Okay, so let's take a look. My Bjorn is almost done. I only need a few more epic sculptures and then I will be finished Bjorn. That's going to be nice. I'm going to get his expertise to unlock for the area of effect. That's going to be great for hunting barbs. That's going to be great during KVK. Sun Tzu, I still have a long ways with Sun Tzu, but that's okay. I can do him slowly. Let's just pop that up. Not that it matters. There you go. My Gaius is finished. I'm sure I have some other ones to do there. As for equipment, you know what? We're already in here. I've got the shield, which is great. The problem with equipment right now is gold. I have so much research to do, and research is very expensive with gold. So I would rather push research right now in economy than spend it on equipment, as much as I love equipment, and I will show you my main shortly. I just don't think it's worth the gold. Right now, if you go into my economic technology, I am working all the small things right now while I save up the wood, crop, wood, food, and stone for engineering level 10 and mathematics level 10. I want to do that before I get into anything big, but I'm just doing these small ones right now because I cannot afford the big ones. And they're actually fairly cheap. Like whipsaw is what I'll probably do next. Very cheap to do. 9 hours. I can do it before I go to bed. I wake up, it's finished. So I'm going to stick with those right now. You know what? I should just do that while we're here. And then what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about talent trees as well. Somebody in PM in game asked me, you know, are you going to go over commanders and talent trees? There are so many talent trees out there. I'll show you what I have on this account, and I'll show you what I have on my main. I'm obviously following Wick's advice. I'm not going for feral nature. I'm just going for rejuvenate and clarity. I grab buckler shield because I think that's awesome. And then I'm going to go up to hold the line. Obviously grabbing Undying Fury first. You want that rage regeneration. Always fantastic. And I'll probably get strong of body, and I should be able to get Iron Spear and a couple more march speed by the time he's level 60. That's a ways away, but we'll go over that. I will show you guys the defensive tree that I like to run on Charles Martel and Richard, and really anybody I use that has the defensive tree. Medicinal supplies, I always try and say that wrong, is by far my favorite talent. Getting those extra heals when you're out in the field during murder balls to stay alive a little bit longer when you have an area of effect commander behind your defensive commander. Or even I have Joan behind Leonidas, card up at the top. I think it works really well. I really like it for Ark of Osiris. He heals, he lasts a long time in the field. It's really nice. And then obviously I'll go up and do hold the line and all that fun stuff. Of course, grabbing loose formation. I've already finished Testudo formation. Hope I'm saying that right. For new accounts, I don't think Yulji is worth it. I don't think, especially for free to play, having those epic sculptures, I don't want to put them into Yulji. I just don't. I don't think I'll use them in the field. I'd rather put my sculptures, my universal ones, into Joan of Arc. I think that's way better. Is there anyone else I want to put it to? Probably I would do Pelagius if I had Mina to hide him. I could even do Pelagius and hide Baybars because of that area of effect, or even Mehmed if I get a bunch of sculptures from him from the gold keys. Let's pop this in right now. Let's hope for either this skill or this skill and hit the upgrade. Ah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, that's going to help with stone. Obviously, I've been putting these commanders as secondaries to my primaries who are level 37. Pushing Joan now to 37 because I'm going to have CH22 unlocked within a week. A lot of resources, maybe longer, because I have to upgrade some other buildings first. I still have to get hospital to 21, so that's a feat in its own. Still working Ethelfled. I finally have her first skill at 5, which is awesome. I'm holding the gold stars for my Charles Martel. I want him at level 60. I want Richard at level 60. That means Ethelfled is going to be hovering here until obviously I get those at 555, and then I'm going to have to buck up for the stars. Is there any infantry, other infantry commanders? Not really. I'm going to run Charles and I'm going to run Richard. That's during KVK for field fighting. Yeah, 5-1-1-1. You need Richard and Charles at 60. It's a grind. 50 is a bit rough. You want those extra talents. It's really going to help. I'm going to have to work equipment at some point as well. But you know what? I think we're done on this account. Let's just jump over quickly to my account in 2396. I'm starting to remember those numbers now. I don't have to look at my cheat sheet. So I'm getting better at it. But having 3 accounts that I'm working pretty hard on, all 3 of them, is a feat. It definitely is. It's not easy, but I'm having a lot of fun. So that's all that matters, right? Okay, so I'm not ready. I'm waiting for the Alex wheel. I was sad to see that it was Esmeralda. I do not like Esmeralda. I think she's terrible value. I've gone to 100 with Esmeralda twice, and she kicked my butt both times. Not worth the gems, in my opinion. Just buy the material from the VIP shop, and you'll probably be way better off. Alexander is who I'm going to expertise. I'm waiting for the wheel. I've got 370 universal sculptures. With the wheel, going to probably 45. I should have no problems finishing him off. I know the last 4 skills are 310 universal sculpts. So I'm probably, what is that? Probably like 80 away, maybe a little bit less. I haven't done the actual math, but I am hoping I have enough before we start fighting through level 5 passes to use Alex out in the field to debuff other marches, make them take extra damage. Always good. I've already gone over this account. I will put a card up at the top if you want to see. I did equipment. I got really lucky on my Charles Martel, Silent Trial, Specialized. It was awesome. Really enjoyed that. This is the best gear I'm going to have for him. This is the best gear. I would love to have another accessory, but it's just not going to happen. I got the Silent Trial. I got the March speed increase. The only way it would happen is if Archaeological Dig comes around before KVK, or before level 5 passes. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, let's jump to my main. Let's do this legendary set piece. Let's hope for specialization. I will show you my pain, and specialization for legendary. I have one which I can't complain about. It's the Ring of Doom that's specialized, and all my gem farmers are back. That's fantastic. That's the only legendary equipment piece that I have specialized, and I have done a lot. And I'm saddened by how little I've gotten in specialization back. But let's craft the boots, because I know the boots are ready to be crafted. There they are, sitting right there. I would love, what's this one? Infantry defense. That's really nice. Like if I wasn't going for the set pieces, I'd totally go for that. Got that from a crystal key, which was fantastic. Let's hit this, and I really hope that I can get specialization. I know it's just boots, but something would be nice. Let's, this is a painful part. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Yes, I know I want to use all that. Specialization. Oh, the pain is real. Oh, man. That is rough. But we got another piece. We have 4-piece set bonus now of 10% march speed, which is going to be awesome in Ark of Osiris. Obviously, I still have the gloves to do and the chest piece to do, which I will get around to soon enough. Dang, I'm going to switch this out for Shios. I do like those boots. I think the health buff is fantastic, but 8% defense over 5.5% health, I believe is better. Let's just show you my pain. Yes, Penny, I hear you over there. The cat's meowing. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 pieces. You can't really count the Trial of the Lost Kingdom since it's a purchase and you can't specialize it anyways. So 1 out of 18. That's really, really, really bad odds. That needs to be, well, they're not going to fix it anytime soon. They already changed it and made it worse. So maybe don't change it. Maybe that would just be worse. But that's it, guys. That is what I've got. I will show you quickly before we go here my talent trees. These are the talents that I use. So I'm still getting used to the PC beta version, scrolling in and out. It really jumps really far. This is what I use for Guan. I use it in Ark of Osiris. I use it in field fighting. I've never thought to change it. Yes, this could be better, but I have Alex behind him. So increases damage dealt. If I get Alex's secondary skill for 1700 skill damage to pop, it really does a lot more damage. 9%. It does help. That's about it, guys. There's Guan. Nothing special there. Leonidas. I love Leo. There's his skill. Like I said, I go for testudo formation. I go for medicinal supplies, and I go for loose formation. And then I go up, and I have changed this a little bit. Typically, I go for the health, But in Ark of Osiris, Leo was really lagging behind my other marches, so I went for the extra march speed. This is as fast as Leo can get, especially because he's using wind scars. Yeah, I don't have Call of the Loyal on him, but if you saw my video with Leonidas and Joan, Horn of the Fury makes Leo pop Joan's skill off the bat faster than Constantine. So that is why I put the Horn of Fury on Leo. My support tree for Constantine, pretty basic. I don't think many people have changed it from this. Yeah, I don't see any reason I do it for field fighting and Sunset Canyon. Richard, again, I believe is exactly the same. No, I got a little bit more march speed, and I don't have medicinal supplies. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised by my own talent tree build. I wonder why I did that. I must have done it for the march speed or something. That's a weird build. You don't really need the heals with Richard. He's already got a bunch of heals, but I think it's powerful. I'm surprised I did that. Field PvP. Yeah, there's my normal. Oh, I don't know why I would have had that. Reduces damage taken. Man, I got to stop playing around with my Richard. Weird. Not that I use him very often. Really, it's just in Sunset Canyon, but Sunset Canyon should definitely have medicinal supplies. That just makes the most sense. But anyways, I think that's it. Alex, I don't use in open field. Charles Martel, again, this is the build. I keep it pretty much the same. I've used these commanders for a very, very, very long time. And I always get good trades with these guys unless you're, overrun and completely swarmed. I don't use Alex as a field march, as a primary. He's always a secondary. Maybe that'll change when I get Herald. If I actually do Herald, I am holding on to sculptures because with Nevsky coming out, I do not think I should be spending on any other commander but the new ones. So let's just hold on to universal sculptures and see what those commanders look like, because if they're anything like Nevsky, you're going to need it. It's going to be like another Guan. You got to have them. It's going to be like another Alex. You have to have them. But there you go, guys. That is my infantry build. I am still going to be working on finishing Guan. I would like to get another, legendary piece, not have to rob it from another march. I will get that eventually. I'm not sure which one that's going to be. Maybe Mora's Web. I do really like Mora's Web. And I don't know, leave your comment down below. What are your thoughts on Mora's Web? That is this one right here. I think that's pretty sweet. You're reducing the defense. It's exactly like the dagger where you're reducing health, but a little bit less. But then you're also lowering the march speed of cav units. And with Nevsky, it might be a good one to have. I don't know. I think that's what I'll get next. But we'll see what happens in Season of Conquest. Yeah. Until next time, guys, thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, I do appreciate all the feedback. We hit 700 subs. I am stoked. We are so close to 1,000. It's funny because you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs to be monetized on YouTube. I'm going to reach the watch hours well before I reach the subs, which is totally cool. I did not think it would be that way. I thought it would be the other way around, but people are watching. So I appreciate it. I hope you guys gain something from this. I will keep the videos coming. I'm really enjoying it. I got a new setup now. So there's definitely a lot more coming. Until next time, guys, have a good one. See you later.